Hello, this is William Cooper. I trust you're doing well this week. Welcome to Awakening Together, Relaxing into Happiness. You are a radiant being. The qualities of your being are happiness, are joy, are peace, are love. Yet we don't always feel that way. Why? Because we're blocked. So what do? Just like in the title of my podcast, Relaxing into Happiness, that is what we do. We let go. Here's the practice that I've described in great detail in the other podcasts, but here it is again simply. As you go through life, when you discover any troubles, when you feel them, ow, they hurt, somebody says something, somebody does something, or perhaps you're even sitting in meditation and things, because they no longer can be repressed as you sit still, they come up, old things, and they hurt. They feel like hurt or fear or anger or some combination. So what do? You, the one that's observing and experiencing all these things, all these hurts, simply relax and let them pass through your body. Let them go. Who would you be if you let all of your troubles go? You would be your innate peace. You would be unblocked. You would be happiness yourself, because you are happiness yourself and you are peace. End of story. So that's your practice. That's what all this boils down to in a nutshell. You observe and experience, and whatever you observe and experience, you let it flow through your body. You let it go. What if you feel anger? You just observe it. You don't act on it. You simply relax and let it expend its energy. Let it unwind. Just like a rubber band that's twisted and knotted and it's all tense and tight. When you let go of one end, it just spins and releases all of its energy and dissipates, and then it's loose and limp and relaxed. So through life, when we haven't been able to deal with things, we repress them. We don't process them. We don't let them just flow through our body and dissipate, relax, release, and let go. We jam them deep into our body. We suppress them. We repress them. And they're stuck. Maybe thousands of things all through our life are stuck deep inside. And when life comes up and taps us in a certain way, it triggers us. And these stored blockages and hurts and pains come up. And what do? We try to push them back down, to stay away from them again, because they hurt. What we're saying now, what I'm saying now, is simply relax and do the opposite. Don't push them down. To push them down takes effort and tension. Do the opposite. Relax. Just experience them, watch them, and let them unwind, let them release, like an ice cube melting in the sun. And your consciousness, your awareness, that which is watching these pains emerge, that's like the sun. That is the sun of awareness, and it melts those ice cubes. Of course, the reason we repress these things is because they hurt. And when they come back up to release and come out of your system completely, they release the hurt that they were repressed with. They are hurt. So as they release and dissipate, they release the hurt. Just like an ice cube releases the cold within it when it melts in the sun. So repressed fear releases fear. Repressed anger releases anger. And repressed hurt releases hurt, just like the ice cube releases cold. So relax and watch it, experience it, and don't fight with it. Just let it release once and for all. If it gets to be too much, take a break. If you need some other practice that's gentler, maybe psychotherapy or maybe yoga or maybe taking a jog, anything that helps you let go just helps this energy come up where you're no longer fighting it and you just let it release and flow through your body. Do that. If your intent is to be awake, is to be you without your troubles, then you'll find a way. This, though, is a very simple way. As you go through life, when you feel any tension, just relax, watch and experience it, and let it flow through your body. It might flow through your body and release quickly, or it might take a long time, or repeated times it might come up. Whatever it takes, life knows, and life is there to heal you. So let it. This is something you can do. It's simple, but it's not always so easy. Watch as your troubles release. Simple as that. Watch and relax as your troubles release. And bit by bit, all that's left is happiness, relaxing into happiness. Happiness is you. Your being is happy. So how did these blockages, how did these resistances get stuck inside of you? Well, you, being, are very powerful. And when you focus yourself, your attention on anything, you create things. So when you resist something, you're definitely focusing your attention there. Somebody does something and you resist it. That becomes a blockage. It hurts. You push it under. Or you have something in your life you don't want to lose. You love it, so you cling to it. You cling to it so hard, your consciousness goes there. It forms a blockage, and now you're afraid to lose it. And that is also stuck in your system. When you cling or you push away, any kind of resistance forms a blockage. So, as you go through life now, just relax, enjoy life, and let it flow through you. Don't resist it, and don't cling to it. Simply enjoy the beauty of life. Be in this world, but not of it. I know it takes practice, but we've got time. What else are we doing? And this is a good time to build on the practice you've already done in the past. You without troubles. Release, relax, and let go. Let your blockages, let your resistances release their energy and flow through your body out into the universe and dissipating, gone. When you've let more and more go, you feel yourself because you become clearer and clearer and clearer. Your being is always here. You're always here. And your being, the qualities of your being are peace, love, well-being, and happiness, as we've talked about in many of the other podcasts. Peace, love, and well-being, without blocks, just flows through your life. It flows through your body. You feel infinitely happy because you flow. You feel yourself. You're not blocked. Others feel you because you're not blocked. You flow through life. Your intuition is open. You feel that you're guided more and more and more. Life becomes a joy because you feel yourself as a joy that you are. When people hold on to their blockages, they're continually trying not to be triggered. They want their partner to act in a certain way so that they don't trigger them, talk to them in a certain way. They want to stay away from certain things in life so that they're not triggered. After a while, their world becomes smaller and smaller because they're desperate not to feel triggered. They don't want to be around any place or person that could trigger them. Some become scared of being scared, hurt about feeling hurt, angry that they might feel angry. So it becomes a torture chamber inside. We start to torment ourselves. Life becomes very conditional. This is where preferences come from. The third Chinese patriarch of Zen said, "The great way is not difficult for those who have no preferences." When you've let your troubles go, when you've let your blocks and your hurts and your angers, when you've relaxed and let them release, there are no preferences because you don't have anything for them to bounce off of, anything to be triggered. The third Chinese patriarch of Zen goes on to say, later in his statement, "Make the smallest distinction, however, and heaven and earth are infinitely set apart. The great way is not difficult for those who have no preferences. Make the smallest distinction, however, and heaven and earth are set infinitely apart." So consider letting your troubles go. Who would you be without your troubles? Let your preferences go. When they come up, either in meditation or in life, and you're triggered, just relax, take a breath, and let them do their thing. There's nothing you have to do. They will come up on their own. They will exude their energy, expend it, flow through your body, and dissipate. And now you've got one less obstacle. And then another will come up at some point, and then another, until most or all of them have melted out of your system. And you flow more and more from who you are rather than from your blocks, bouncing off your blocks and covered up behind your blocks. Instead, free of your blocks and troubles, you flow from your heart. Love, peace, well-being flows through your life. That's your life. It's beautiful. Relaxing into happiness. This very simple practice is all that you need. If you'd like more, you can listen to any of my other podcasts, and I build upon what I've just said now. Also, if you want to hear it in another way, I really, really enjoy Michael Singer. You might take a look at his book, Living Untethered, and his other two books, The Untethered Soul and The Surrender Experiment, are all very good. Michael Singer, I enjoy listening to him. He says things that I do, but in a different way. He's very clear and concise, and I think you would enjoy him too. So take a look. I hope all this is helpful. Take care, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye. Hello, this is William. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please consider sharing it with somebody else. Send them a link. Thanks so much.